Hi friends, today we are going to see the fifth point of the communication skill entitled group discussion. And the fifth point is making suggestions, accepting or refusing suggestions. Group discussion involves exchange of views, thoughts and suggestions. There are exchange of all these things in a group discussion. The topic is given to you and you have to discuss on the topic by exchanging your opinions and thoughts. So you have to give some suggestions to the point also. In the course of time, you may not like someone's views and opinions, and you would like to make counter proposals. There may be some points that you do not like, and the thing which we do not like, we try to counter that thing, oppose that thing, or you try to put forward a new point with new attitude or approach. Sometimes you accept the suggestions made by others, but you may have doubts. You have to express your objections very politely and with seek clarification. By giving clarification, you can suggest additional explanation to the point already mentioned by your friend. There are some expressions given in your textbook. Making suggestions. How to make suggestion? Here is an example given in your textbook that I would like to suggest that semester system of examination should be stopped and annual pattern of examination should be reintroduced. You can easily understand the topic of discussion, and that is whether the examination should be conducted annually or semester wise. This is the topic. You can easily understand by reading this example of suggestion. What is your opinion? You are going to state here, and you think that semester system of examination should be stopped and annual pattern of examination should be reintroduced. It is your opinion. Some of the group members may think that semester system is proper one. We should not conduct the examinations annually. So starting your statement, you can easily say that I would like to suggest that semester system of examination should be stopped. I would like to suggest. This is the way through which you can make your suggestions. Then there is a point, and that is conditional acceptance. Conditional acceptance. How would you like to accept conditionally? Here is an example. Your suggestion is worth considering, but there must be some alternative to reduce the burden of entire syllabus. You think that entire syllabus is very vast and there should be some reduction in the entire syllabus. But before the stating your point, you use the construction of a sentence like this. your suggestion is worth considering. Your suggestion is worth considering. But by using the word but, you contradict the statement made by your partner or a member, group member, or a friend. By using the word but, you contradict his statement and you try to mention some additional information with your opinion, and that is conditional acceptance. You put a condition. You are going to accept the statement made by your friend, no doubt. But your acceptance is conditional. You suggest a condition by accepting the previous statement. So this is the type of conditional acceptance. Refusal. You know very well how you can refuse the argument made by your friend. You can say that this is absolutely wrong idea. The semester system is introduced by University Grants Commission and implemented by state universities. When you say this is absolutely wrong idea, mind it well that you must know the rules and regulations of University Grants Commission, which are bound to implement by the state universities. Definitely, this is the right thing. But unless and until you know this fact, you cannot make such statements. So you can refuse, no doubt at all. But before refusing, you must think that there should be a strong supporting documents or strong supportive things with you. Then there is a point, the raising objections. How you can raise objections? For example, are you sure that all the colleges will conduct internal examinations? And what about ensuring of quality? The discussion is going on about the internal examinations and quality maintenance. Somebody made a point that all the colleges are conducting internal examinations and all colleges are trying to maintain quality in the process of teaching and learning. But you have some doubts, you have objections, and your objection you can state with the words that are you sure that all the colleges will conduct internal examinations? You raise the doubt which is in your mind, and you are doubtful about the quality maintenance also of the colleges. So with these words you can raise your objection. Then expressing hesitation is another point. An example is, well, I am in two minds really. I am not sure if within the first semester 50% syllabus can be covered. The completion of syllabus, you know very well that we have to complete our syllabus in a stipulated and allotted time period. Unless and until we complete our syllabus, you will not understand the syllabus totally, and there is a question, how will you face the examination without having the knowledge of your syllabus? So completion of syllabus, there may be a semester wise system of examination or there may be an annual type pattern. The completion of syllabus is the responsibility of the teachers. Well, I am in two minds, Riyam. You are confused here. I'm not sure if within the first semester 50% syllabus can be covered. It can be covered, definitely, no doubt at all. Because by thinking all these major points regarding the syllabus, the university tries to implement the patterns. Then next point is commenting on the attitudes of others. In daily life, many occasions we have to express our attitude for others. In the same way, in group discussion also, group members also express their attitudes for others. There are some examples. Showing attitude is a different kind of mentality or way of expressing themselves. I think your attitude towards our family and family members is reflected in your statement. This is one example. In my view, your attitude towards politics is pessimistic. Second example is, in my view, your attitude towards politics is pessimistic. Pessimistic attitude or optimistic attitude, it depends on the liking and disliking of a particular field. If I like politics, my attitude will be positive and optimistic. If I don't like politics, my attitude towards politics will be definitely pessimistic. Third one, well, you need not be impatient about college gathering. We are going to conduct it in next month. About the college gathering and when it will be conducted. Actually, it is decided by the authorities or the committee formed in the college gathering committee or cultural committee. Cultural committee decides the schedule of the gathering in association with or in discussion with the principal and other related teachers. Next one. Look, your idea is fine, but it is too costly to purchase separate tabs for each girl. The idea is given by some friend, by someone among the friend participated in group discussion, that each and every girl should have their tab. Tab means a small version of laptop. But this idea is too much costly and unaffordable by everyone. There are some girls belonging from poor family. The family earns very little and hardly they are able to collect the money. And feed up their childs. The girls who have such kind of a financial and economical background, how such a girl can afford a tab? So this is the point you can raise. Then there is a problem. How to prevent dropout rate of girls in the rural colleges? One remedy is counseling parents and girls for the importance of education, and the second is to introduce different values added courses. Problem is dropout rate. Dropout rate means if you count the admissions admitted in BSc Part First, suppose there are 170 admissions at the BSc Part First level, and the same strength cannot go as it is up to BSc Part Third level. So reduction of strength of the students, suppose there are 100 students at BSc Part 3rd level and the same student admitted in the BSc Part 1st level and the student strength was 170. So 70 students dropped up to BSc 3 level. So dropout rate, if you want to reduce, you have to do something. One remedy is counseling parents and girls for the importance of education. And second is to introduce different value-added courses. So these are the solutions you can give. You can raise problem and you can give solutions also. By raising a problem, you must understand or you must think the solutions of that problem also, and then only you can discuss in a group discussion about the problems. Then there are alternative solutions. One solution to this problem is to establish student aid fund to help the poor and needy girls to make them continue their higher education. Some girls belong to poor family, I have already said, and they cannot afford higher education. So the other students can raise a fund, poor boys fund. Some colleges have poor boys fund also. Through that, some poor boys are helped financially, so they can cope up with their needs. Another problem is girls and women are becoming insecure in big cities in India. The best solution on it is to fix CCTV cameras at important places to watch the criminals. This is a problem, and that is the right problem. Besides, it is necessary to censor frankness of women in TV serials, movies, and at public places. There are many TV serials, there are many movies and public places that should be censored. Each and every presentation should be carefully censored by the authorities, and then only that can be sanctioned to publish. One remedy for it is that criminals should get severe punishment so that they won't dare to do this. This is the rule already existed in our constitution, but the question is to implement the rule properly. So these are some alternatives you can suggest by raising the problem in a group discussion. An attractive beginning and appropriate end are important tool of each activity. As you know it, any discussion has to come to an end. In the end of the group discussion, you have to sum up. While summing it up, you have to take up main points, remarks, views, opinions, agreements, disagreements. If you have started the group discussion, you have to end the group discussion by expressing the points and views expressed by the participants in a group discussion. You can mention briefly all these things: suggestions, disagreements, agreements, opinions, views, remarks, contradictions. You can summarize briefly in your summing up. So for that you have to mention all these things in a very typical way. For example, gentlemen, excuse me, but the time allotted to us is almost over. Let us sum up the main points made by you. You can start with this. Or, okay friends, let me conclude this session. Or, thank you gentlemen, now it is time to conclude the discussion. Or, alright then, let me conclude this discussion. All friends discuss the topic entitled Non-Vehicle Day in a Week in our college. Mrs. Nimkar has pointed out the raising higher prices of fuel day by day. Mr. Nilesh Patil has pointed out the importance of using bicycle and public transport in a week. Mr. Sawant insisted that the student should use cycles daily for their safety and physical fitness. Mr. Desai objected to Mr. Sawant's opinion, pointing out that each and every student can't purchase cycle. Thank you friends, let me conclude this session. So this is the way through which you can sum up the group discussion by paraphrasing or mentioning briefly each and everyone's point of view and attitude. So here this topic, group discussion, ends, and in my next video we will start another topic. Thank you.